Russell Westbrook is searching for a new home. This will be his 7th team in the NBA, and I think the Cleveland Cavaliers are the perfect fit for Russell Westbrook. That's right, I said what I said. Russell Westbrook would be a perfect fit for the Cavaliers. Hey everybody, Billy BB back with you talking Cavs basketball. This one means a lot to me. I've been a Russ guy. I've supported him since OKC, since UCLA. I'm excited about the possibility of having him on the Cavs. I pitched this for years. If you followed me on Twitter, you can go all the way back to 21. I'll talk about an embarrassing tweet I had in this video. We're going to break down Westbrook's stats. We're going to talk about more happening with Russ, the good, the bad, the ugly, odds to get him. I mean, we have an action-packed video here for you, so be sure to subscribe. Tons of off-season things swirling around with Cleveland. There is a lot happening. There's a lot they're going to have to go through, and just really excited to see what the Cavaliers decide to do. Even if they decide to just run it back, we're going to discuss that here, talk about that here, why they're doing it, so on and so forth. But man, are we in the middle of drama, trades. This is actually one of the few videos we'll do on signings, just because they don't really have the money to sign people or not sign people. So a video like this, great to talk about. And look, I know Russell Westbrook and NBA Twitter and Cavs fans, and look, if you're going to get down into the comments, this is the one. Call me out if you want, whatnot, with Russell Westbrook. So Westbrook comes off a 7-game series where almost defeats his old team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and this was a wild season for Russell Westbrook. A bounce-back season, I will say, a bounce-back season. And, you know, the funny thing about it is he finally found some good this year with Denver, did some good things. He'd found it with the Clippers more the past 2 years. Then he comes to Denver. He actually at one point was running this gorgeous pick and roll with Nikola Jokic, and it seemed like he had a really, really great fit. And then just like he's been really since he left, I guess, Washington, since he hasn't been the guy anymore, he leaves, and he's just been an up-and-down guy, a good and bad guy, this and that guy. So the thing with Russell Westbrook here is you get those weeks where it's him and Jokic are the best pick and roll duo in the NBA, and then fast forward and he's one of the names as to why Michael Malone is being fired by the Denver Nuggets. He is one of the guys why they're saying he's being fired is because Malone won't play Westbrook, and the GM gets fired because he wanted to play Westbrook, and they're fighting. And think about that. He's costing people their jobs, and he's just a role player. That's how much of a lightning rod Russell Westbrook is. When that name is said, a lot happens. But you have to say, he had a bounce-back year. He benefited the Nuggets. Man, did he have some blunders. And he'll have them again. But man, did he have some ups that the Cavaliers could desperately use. So I do want to start here. Here's the Bovada odds. The Cavaliers are on there. They're not number one. It is Brooklyn, who could just use a point guard, a minutes eater, this, that, and the other. The Cavaliers, the list goes longer, but they're at that plus 2,000. So they're in that top 10 with eyes on Westbrook. So Koby Altman could take a look at him, give him that veteran minimum, get him in here. And look, once again, drop down into the comments. Tell me what you think about him. Westbrook hasn't been like the guy, I would say, since Washington. You know, him and Beal kind of splitting that role. He had some good stuff with the Rockets till they got to the bubble. I mean, he's had this up and down career. Guy's an MVP. He's played in the NBA Finals. Played for, this will be his 7th different team. Played with numerous stars. I mean, he can bring something, and he has something left. So I want to go over my personal Russ chart here. I went over the odds, but my Russ chart here, the good and the bad for Russell Westbrook. So first off, ball handling. Still handles the ball really well. He is athletic. He can go up and rebound. He's tough. You know, that physicality they needed on the boards, at the free throw lines, in and out minutes. You know, from the get-go, that's another thing. They just had games where they didn't start very fresh. Westbrook can give that to you. So, you know, as far as toughness goes, he's got it. The ball handling thing, we saw. Darius Garland's out. Mitchell's tired. Jerome can't hang. I mean, all that. You need another guy that knows how to, and I don't say this lightly, get it past half court. Ty Jerome struggled with that. Garland's got a bad foot, and Mitchell can't physically do it every possession. He looked exhausted. Experienced, I went through that. NBA MVP, James Harden, twice he played with. Kevin Durant he's played with. Nikola Jokic. I guess he's played with Harden 3 times, which is actually crazy. Kawhi Leonard he's played with. I know I'm missing somebody. Brad Beal, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony with the Lakers and whatnot. So this is an experienced NBA player. Do I think he's got some issues blending in, fitting in, and playing his role? Absolutely. We've seen that. Everyone knows about it. But I still think his experience in the NBA can benefit the Cavaliers. The toughness certainly can benefit the Cavaliers, and the ball handling is something they need right now. Poor shooting. Hasn't really been a good shooter ever in his career, and especially not great since OKC. So, when he left OKC in that Rockets trade, he was okay shooting, and then it really, really fell off after that. He is erratic. I mean, we're talking about, like I said, moments where that Jokic pick and roll is insane, and it's beating teams, and the reason the Nuggets are holding in the West, and Westbrook's back, and the next thing you know, Mike Malone's being fired on principle because he won't play him, or will play him, and the GM can't stand it. I can't remember which one wanted him, which one didn't, but to the point, people got fired. 2 guys lost their job, really, over Russell Westbrook, which is crazy. And then the lightning rod part, as I said, man, this is just, you mention the name Russell Westbrook, it pops. It's fireworks. People are talking. People are making fun of me. I told you I'd give away. If you go back to my tweets from 2021, I was ready to trade Darius Garland for Russell Westbrook. I just thought he was an established, athletic, born winner in the NBA. Every team he's on has been in the playoffs. You can say what you want about him, but he's always in the playoffs. That's another thing. Now, of course, as a role player, but at the time, Garland just wasn't getting it done. The Cavs were terrible, and it looked like Westbrook could take them up a level while they still had some talent. So you can knock me for that one. I take that for what I said and what it was. But what do you think? Drop down into the comments. Do you think Westbrook could be a good fit for the Cavaliers? Just as I said, an experienced guy, tough guy, another ball handler for the Cavs, which we found they really, really needed towards the end of the season. What is your favorite version of Russell Westbrook? I'm actually a Rockets guy. That's my favorite Russell Westbrook version of him. You can let me know what you think. I know OKC was really some awesome years there, and now he's done some cool things with the Nuggets. Can see my jerseys in the back here. My Lakers one, my Rockets one. Can't wait to get my hands on my Cavs one if it were to happen. So again, drop down in the comments. Am I crazy for thinking this is a perfect fit, Westbrook and the Cavs? Or would you be willing to give it a go? He worked out for the Nuggets. A championship organization wanted him. The Lakers wanted him. Clippers. It's not like bad teams sign him, like Jordan Poole. This is a good team that signed this guy. So drop down into the comments. Let me know what you think, and be sure to subscribe to Cavs Digest.